There is a very good story that I heard from Rav Nissim again. Says that there was a famous Halabi Rav, Talmid Chacham, a Rav named Rav Mordechai Levaton. Rav Mordechai Levaton was a very big Talmid Chacham, and in that time, it was very unusual to see a Syrian Jew violating Shabbat. Very, very unusual. They were all religious. But there was one particular guy in the community who was very, very rich, very wealthy, very successful in business, and kept absolutely nothing. Not Shabbat, not kosher, nothing. So one time, Rav Levaton came to him. He said, "Yeah, Binchi, my son, don't you understand that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants you to do this? You have to keep Shabbat, you have to keep kosher, you have to keep this, you keep that." He says, "Listen, Rabbi, I appreciate it, but I like the way I live. I'm living okay. Everything is going well for me. What do I need to keep? I never kept mitzvot. Everything is going well. Look, I have boats, I have this, I have that. What do I need to keep Torah for? For what?" He says, "Because Hashem said. My son, that's what Hashem said. So Hashem said, whatever He said, listen, He's giving me, obviously He's okay with what I'm doing." So Rav Levaton says to him, no, my son, you're not understanding. The fact that everything is going good for you is a bad sign, because there is a verse in the Torah, Parashat Vayetchanan, one before last verse, where HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, "Meshalem el sonav el panav le'avido," that HaKadosh Baruch Hu pays His haters in this world to destroy them. So you're getting a lot of reward for something that you did, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not want you to even see His face, to see nothing in Olam. But you're going straight to Gehenom. The rich guy, the cocky guy, says to the Rav with a mocking tone, says, "Rabbi, thank you, but I don't think you got it right. There's nothing for Hashem to pay me for. What did He give me all these money for? I never made a single mitzvah in my life. Never kept Shabbat, never kept kosher, I never did anything. So what are you saying He's paying me?" He says, Rav Levaton says to him, "You're wrong. See, maybe you didn't mean it, but when you were 8 days old, your parents circumcised you. So you have a mitzvah. Even though you didn't mean it, you have a mitzvah. And for that one mitzvah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving you everything that you have. But He's going to destroy you if you don't do TeShuva." This jokester says to the Rav, he says, "How about this, Rabbi? I'll sell you my Brit Milah mitzvah for $50. The Rabbi says to him, "Deal." They get a shtar iska, a real shtar iska, witnesses, they write a contract. "I'm selling my Brit Milah mitzvah for 50 liras, $50, whatever it was of the currency at the time. Sign here." The rabbi signed, finished. The rabbi leaves. That day, not the next day or next week, that day already this guy understood something is not going right. All of a sudden somebody shows up, "Listen, boss, I'm sorry to report, one of your boats just sank. All the merchandise is gone." Moments later, "Boss, listen, the other boat is gone in sea. Gone. Never land. We have no idea where it is. It's gone." Next thing you know, the building goes on fire. The house goes on fire. Literally, one after another, over a relatively short period of time, he starts losing every single penny that he has, to the point where the only thing that he can do is mop at a local office for somebody else just to make money to eat. He loses every single penny. Eventually he gets back to the Rav, he realizes he's an idiot. And he says, "Kvod Rav, have some mercy. For the honor of Hashem, have some mercy. Give me back my Brit Milah mitzvah." Rav Levaton says to him, "The only way I'm going to give it back to you is if you keep the entire Torah. If not, go find yourself some other way." And the guy says, no problem. I'll keep the entire Torah. He did TeShuva. Did TeShuva. Here's your Brit Milah mitzvah. Here's your Brit Milah back. A person makes fun of the Torah, mocks the Torah, thinks that Hashem is not watching. Kadosh Baruch Hu is watching. It looks like you're winning right now. Why? You got a brand new Beamer, you got a brand new Benz, you got a new Bentley, you got a few houses, you got a company that's on the internet, you got a company that's in a building. It looks like you're winning. You're 30, 40, 50 years old. Everything looks good. You got bling on both arms. Your wife looks like she just came out of some magazine. Everyone admires you. Everyone likes you. It looks like you're winning, even though you're going against Hashem. Hashem sits quiet. He sits quiet. He sits quiet. He waits. He sends you a messenger here and there. Somebody maybe come put tefillin on you. You say no. Somebody says, give me tzedakah. You say no. Somebody says, come, here's shiur by Rabbi Reuven. You say no. A CD shows up anyway. You say no. There's that. No. Time and time again. He gives you chances. You keep saying no. One day you're thinking, great. Got to my 50th birthday, 55 years old. I'm going to retire early. I got 100, 200 million in the bank. I'm living large. All of a sudden, you get a phone call. What happened? One of your kids just overdosed. Shortly later, your wife tells you that she has a boyfriend on the side. It's the guy that cleans the house. Shortly later, yes, IRS, we are looking into your books for the company that you own and you run and you this. Who invited you? No one. We invited ourselves. We're the IRS. All of a sudden, your whole life goes into a basket full of dung. In 1 second, life collapses. And it happens time and time again, but we don't learn from it. Why? We only learn from the first phase of the movie, where it looks like the people are winning, so we want to be like them. HaKadosh Baruch Hu sits silent and he says, my dear sons, my dear daughters, yes, there are a bunch of people that look like they're winning, even though they're going against me. And it is me that is feeding them and is giving them the houses and the cars and the popularity and everything else. But don't think for a moment they'll continue winning permanently. At some point, I'm not going to be so quiet anymore. I'm going to give them chances in their own way, in their own time, and different things. And it's going to look like I don't care. But don't worry, I still run the world, I still pay attention, and at some point, everybody pays the bill. Everybody. So that attribute of Hashem is simply not possible for a human being to even comprehend. Little, needless to say, do. Because us, even if we're patient, we're not patient because we have some ultimate good behind it. We're patient to get our way in because we have to be. Perfect plan. The sweetest thing in the world is revenge. So we're willing to pretend like we're friends for 2 years until we find you in Venezuela. At an airport. So that's what happens. That's what happens.
B'Shem Hashem Na'aseh v'Natzliach, we're very excited to offer you the new BeEZrat Hashem app 3.0. It's a newer, faster app full of Torah, lots of Kedusha by the shiurim that we do, myself, Rav Ephraim, Rav Chaim, where you'll have also newer features where you're able to use the app while you're using other applications on your phone. You'll be able to share the lectures directly from the app. You'll be able to donate online and support our Kiruv and our Torah work that we're doing. And the most exciting feature is that you'll be able to actually ask questions directly on the app and get answers from the rabbis directly from the app. This is something unprecedented, and Baruch Hashem will be able to offer it. Thank you again for all of your support. Check it out. Make sure you have the kosher Torah that will re-energize your neshama each and every single day. Call to B'chav Hatzlacha.